Well, I'm trying to have like a vibe here, man. Cause I'm cold today, man. The Nexpo, we could give it a try, sure. Instagram darkest rabbit hole.
Jesus.
Is there thunder right now going on? Thunder in the area? No.
Hi, I got banned for saying well. Crazy, much love xQcl.
Yeah, man, we tend to be a little bit more cautious on the fucking on the side of like racism and shit like that. So it is what it is.
Hey xQc. Missed you a lot.
It's Saturday night.
xQcl.
Yeah, it's a pretty racist saying, yeah.
A bridge collapses in
Okay,
China.
guys. I'm gonna do one minute pause, okay? Because I'm not gonna get mad at anybody, okay? But listen, okay. I don't give a fuck what people say on Twitter, on other people's chats, whatever, right? But here, I tend to be on the safer side, okay? So whenever some person gets arrested and they come out and they're black, okay, and you say, well, you're probably gonna get banned, okay? Like we get what you're saying, we get what you're doing, brother. Like it's not like a new thing. We're not fucking brain dead. It is what it is, okay? Like we fucking get it.
xQcl.
Like if you want to hide behind some whatever fucking guy, it wasn't like that. You know what you're doing. Stop it.
A bridge collapses in China. Twisters makes its worldwide debut. And over in one of Reddit's darkest corners, a peculiar mystery awaits.
Oh no, fucking Reddit, dude, I swear.
A user named Maria has just uncovered a series of Instagram accounts, all equally unsettling, uncanny, and terrifying.
Okay.
I came across a post on r/Instagram where someone mentioned these creepy Instagram accounts of people who are seemingly pretending to be kids. It reminds me of Pipergate in a way, and I feel like all of these pages are run by the same person because of the horrendous editing style that makes my eyes bleed. Many of the photos on this account are an edit of this goofy face on a real person's body, and a lot of the bodies are in suggestive poses, which makes me think this is a definite fetish account.
What?
Is this just a really weird hobby? It seems like the poster's first language is French, and many of the posts are just generally weird and hard to understand. I'm curious what you guys think about this. With Maria's post are photos from 3 accounts, all exhibiting highly similar behavior. Truthsticks11, Stephanie Schooley, and Smart Schoolboy 9. At a cursory glance, it's clear that all of these are connected. They all incorporate images of children, edited in a way in which their faces rest in the trenches of the uncanny valley. They all exhibit heavy synthetic makeup, have massive lips. Their heads are disproportionate. The saturation seems to be cranked up. All of these rest at the precipice of visual overload and absolute depravity. Walls of text are thrown in our face about school, friends, things they're interested in, entire facets of their lives. But it's clear that these quote-unquote children, as they're presented, do not even exist.
Okay. This was like AI shit, to be honest with you. was like AI shit, and a bunch of the filters on the photos are made to like avoid like detection or whatever.
It goes without saying that we've seen this type of behavior before. People online trying their hand at creating an ARG in hopes of generating online attention and viral clicks. But even still, I wonder, is this what we're dealing with here? On the account TruthSticks11, many of the early posts carry a considerable amount of irony. Their uploads take an almost condescending tone, lambasting the rise of online predators, following and commenting on the profiles of young boys. They take on this alias of an overly concerned parent and make post after post after post, sharing advice about potential danger online. In many ways, this contradicts everything we've seen so far in our limited investigation. This doesn't exactly add up, especially considering that just a few months later, and completely out of nowhere, TruthSticks begins to exhibit the very behavior they're criticizing.
I'll get to do a chance to see what the plot actually is, because I know
From
it's
March
like
2022 and onward, they morph from a concerned parent on a mission against online predators to displaying images of their supposed son in compromising positions, sharing a myriad of highly disturbing photo edits, and even begin to follow a handful of accounts that immediately set off red flags. TruthSticks11's erratic behavior appears like one massive self-report, someone on a tirade against the very thing they turned out to be, or perhaps have been all along. None of this made any sort of sense, leading many to speculate that, while yes, this is insanely creepy, is any of it real? What in the actual fuck?
But what does that to do with the
Really
bridge?
fucking weird. Not really sure the reason behind it. Maybe to groom kids or something, but it's really odd.
Huh?
This is probably the most disturbing thing ever uncovered on this subreddit. I asked the other day if anything actually sinister has ever been on here, but now I have my answer. I'm very glad that this sick person is getting exposed. If there's any exploitation material on their account, like some have been saying, nobody here should hesitate to
Dude, are they reacting to something we haven't seen yet, or like what?
report it to the police. Understandably, this post blew up. People left and right poured in, eager to find out who was doing this and why. It took hardly any time at all for Redditors to uncover other accounts in the same vein too, as TruthSticks and Schoolboy were far from the
Chat, I'm telling you, chat. This
accounts
account
in the
name,
same vein too, as TruthSticks and
these account names like this, dude. There's like a gazillion of like fake girls on Instagram. You wanna know why? Guys. Listen. My alt account, my alt Reddit account, for some reason, okay, I don't know why, okay, it seems like it knew that I liked good-looking girls, maybe because of when I scroll or whatever, okay, and when I go to discover, it was only hot girls, okay, and after a while, after a couple weeks, it ended up being only like big tit girl, whatever girls, and none of them are real. It was all fake. You could scroll, and it was all fake profiles, and all of them had names exactly like that. It's underscore, double underscore with girl in it. It's just bots.
Schoolboy.
It's cover bots that just chat, and these accounts are fucking massive. Some of them have hundreds of thousands of fucking followers, and they're all bots and fake and AI. It's insane.
Far from the only ones involved here. As it turned out, there was a schoolgirl Teresa, New Girl 12, a Stephanie Stansfield, and a trove of others, all spread out across various social platforms. By outward appearances, and with so many accounts involved, this almost looks like it's being done by a group. I mean, it has to be. They talk to each other, like each other's photos. There's no way this schoolboy dude has enough time to run all of these, especially for something like an ARG, right?
What?
Well, not exactly.
Yeah, it's just that in their theory, right?
Schoolboy, across all of his accounts, has a very, very strange way of putting on various personas. And on nearly every single video,
Alright. Really, bro? Who's this ad? Come on.
Before this video entered production, the profile of Smart Schoolboy 9, the centerpiece of this story, one of the only accounts with original, uploaded videos by a discernible person, was taken down. It's unclear if this was done because of policy violations or if he's scrubbing his online presence, but as it stands, this one is gone. That's not to say that there aren't archives though, so pardon the potato quality. On the Smart Schoolboy 9 account, we can find a plethora of images and video of what appears to be a man dressed up in a school uniform. We can see him outside on walks, getting ready for school, and showing off his mini boots that he has a very strong fascination with. It goes without saying that this person is nowhere near the age of a child, despite his efforts to appear that way. On nearly all of his captions, he talks about his life in school, his experiences with other boys, reportedly also aged 8, 9, and 10,
What's up with his
and
face,
even
though?
appears to gain access to classrooms on multiple occasions. So far, this behavior is incredibly weird and repulsive. However, these videos aren't outright illegal. Because of this, and combined with the activity on truth sticks, some have passed this entire thing off as nothing but a massive LARP. Someone with far too much free time on their hands, and with very, very weird fixations. But after diving into this a bit more, though, I've found that that isn't quite the case. There's something I gotta show you.
Ad.
In the current online discussion, there hasn't been much said about the account Stephanie Stansfield. However, interestingly, it's one of Schoolboy's earliest and arguably most disturbing. Dating back to 2019, this man took on a persona called Stephanie. Since the creation of this page, he's gone forth to make a Twitter account, a Facebook page, and even numerous other Instagram handles, all under this alias. While he gives his other pages a considerable amount of attention, he, for some reason, took a strange liking to this one in particular. All across Stephanie's profiles, he can be seen dressing as her, discussing their experience in grade school, and, weirdest of all, in a twist that comes as no surprise, the man behind this rabbit hole expresses a fantasy.
Gotcha.
And in our hands, we effectively have another Piper Gate.
I know what that is.
Daily Capper, Stephanie Stansfield.
Daily Capper?
From Stephanie Stansfield. Me and Morfoot, Milton Keynes, MK11, dressed for school. I really love it in year 7, and I love writing poetry. My Morfoot music heart, I race to complete my poems when I've got an early start. Heart racing, mixed race rhythms, maximizing miracles. Rice with rap on the map, my Kennington, London syllables. Dancing though I know my underwear might show if I lean forward. Good. Aside from the repulsive celebration of being able to spot a child's underwear, Stephanie makes a reference to Milton Keynes, a region just north of London in the UK.
I don't think this is not even a real house, is it?
Stephanie makes a reference to
This is like
Milton
all AI.
Keynes, a region just north of London in the UK. This, combined with various other media he shared, quickly led onlookers to realize that this man has been making his rounds across the city of London for years. Also in this post are clear references to poetry, something we'll find to come up later. Upon searching for the name Stephanie Stansfield on Google, we're able to find traces of this person in the wild. For instance, hidden on a random page of the Kennington Runoff, a news website serving the titular neighborhood in South London, we can see Stephanie chiming in on an article about a youth club. Here, though, their mannerisms surprisingly appear a bit tamer. Are there any unusual or rare pictures including landing areas, lifts, etc. of Caring Point, the tower block that stood at Hotspur Street from 1969 to 2000? I learned what happened to Caring Point, but have yet to find any demolition pictures, even on the 20th anniversary of its demolition, or pictures of the play space that temporarily replaced the building. Thank you for any research into Caring Point.
Of course.
If we had no prior context to this person, this comment would exist in complete normalcy. In a way, it's almost like this person isn't even the Stephanie Stansfield that we've come to know so far. The one showcasing eerie edits, pretending to be a child, creating riddles and poetry. It's like that persona's gone. You know, part of me wants to believe that this person has no ties to the rabbit hole, but even here, I noticed that they just couldn't help themselves. Stephanie Stansfield inquired about a play area, a place obviously associated with kids. Doing any research online about this alleged play place leads to nothing. It existed for such a short period of time that hardly anyone recalls that it was even there. It was a blip in history, so insignificant and overshadowed by the disaster that came before it that it's hardly worth mentioning. Yet Stephanie recalls it to such a degree that they've been on the hunt for any pictures of it. This also seems like even as far back as the year 2000, this person was hanging around play areas, leading me to wonder, was he up to his same antics back then, or is this act fairly recent? Also on the internet is another link, this time leading us to a PDF file of a 2018 publication by a London charity called the Street Hem Society.
Hey,
Within this, they share a myriad of news and happenings around this area of London.
100 fucking hats, chat. Give him a
They
100
include a
chat.
segment
Take
called
those
the Poetry Corner, in which we can
This
spot
video
a
is
very
kinda-
familiar name.
Chat, guys, listen, I'm not gonna hold back.
Hi to the Street Hem Society.
This video is kind of whatever. I get about. Guys, I would have much rather watched the fucking Verdassian video. This is like, it's lower than mid. I don't like it. Chat, I might just finish Wukong, to be honest. Got 2 bosses left, I think. Guys, it's just kind of like, whatever.